What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca, and with tonight's episode of If Loving You Is Wrong, Honey. If loving you is wrong, I ain't trying to do right by your ass, okay? That's what it seemed like on here. Girl. Now, y'all know I had my procedure last week, so I missed out on a week with you all. But basically, just to sum up last week, we found out just how big of a hoe Alex really is. She got about 27 people living up in her head, and Jennifer Pepper is one of them. Um, we learned that because Brad had to end up going over to his house, over to her house, because remember last week the babysitter called and said that she needed to be able to go, and that Alex wasn't answering the phone. Somebody need to come get the children. So at first, Brad went over there, right? Then here come Marcy after she get through fighting with that crazy ex-husband of hers. He gonna come in there and jump on her, but child, she did more harm to him than anything else, honey. She whooped his ass clean on up out their house after he had discovered that her and Brad was planning on getting married. So that's just a synopsis of what we went through last week. Let's jump into this week. Now, child, like I said, last week, old girl was over there, Alex. I guess she was Jennifer Pepper that day. She was over there at Ian's house, dipping it low and spreading it wide for old good old Ian, right? So when Brad had to come over there and he discovered all these aliases and whatnots that she had down there to that social media site she was on, that dating site, child, she had a bunch of men. We're gonna find more and more out about it. But anyway, child, after we had got past that point, right? We got past the point of him finding out. He go over to Lucian's house to see if maybe she was over there or Kelly knew anything. Lucian gets up and says, last time I seen her, she was over there. She was out here talking to Ian. So he and Brad are headed over there to Ian's house. Lucian's walking in front of Brad. Lucian happened to look up through that window and see Brad. And see Kelly. Girl, I'm giving y'all everybody but the right people tonight. Zoop, let's start over. We go over to Ian's house. Brad and Lucian looking for Alex. Lucian spots through the window Ian and Alex on the stairwell getting it in, honey. She was dipping it low and spreading it wide right there in the front where a person could see her through the window. Now, to keep Brad from having to walk up on such a sight, Lucian lies. He say, you know what, come to think about it, Ian not at home. Brad want to know, well, how you know he ain't at home? And ain't that his car? He said, I just remembered. He said he wasn't going to be home and someone picked him up. So he tell him to go back over there, over to Alex's house. He said he was going back over there anyway. Come Marcy was over there with him with the children and shit, right? I said, child, if he would have went up to that door and saw what Lucian saw, I wonder how he would have took that. Lucian heads back to him and Natalie place, and child, he was not for her wanting to know everything. Of course, she gonna ask a bunch of questions because Brad knocked on their door in the middle of the night. So what's good, right? She said, he tell her, or she gonna ask Brad. He said he was looking for Alex. She trying to figure out what's going on at this point because she thinking of everything. She over there talking about, blonde hair, white girl, anything could happen to her. Lucian said, she not missing, honey. She ain't missing. Where she got her stinking ass said is over at Ian's house having sex on the steps, okay? She having sex on the steps over at Ian. Lucian explained that he saw them doing it, and Natalie shocked and said, Brad didn't see it, did he? He said, no. So now she wants to go over to Brad's house and tell Brad. And Lucian said, this is one episode we're going to be doing what we really need to be doing a lot of, and that's minding our damn business. What they got going on over there Ain't no consequence to what we got going on over here. He want her to mind her business. Now let's leave them there in the kitchen for a minute and run on down here to this jail. Cause Eddie done got a black cellmate. And he talking real reckless at this boy and very racist. Old boy said, okay. He know the time the guards ain't gonna be around. Artist Eddie said, well, whatever, when you get through counting them, whatever. And he was going at him about how black people talk, taunting the boy. You know, he had a real reckless by the mouth situation going on inside that jail. And he felt safe and secure enough to jump his ass up in that bunk talking about he was going to get him some more additional rest. Old boy snatched his ass down up out that goddamn top bunk, baby. When I tell you, old boy did a quick snatch and grab, and he was beating Eddie's ass up. But do you know every punch Eddie was enjoying that? See, Eddie's not all together up here. And later on in the episode, we're going to even dig a little deeper into how missing he is right along up in here. Girl, he just hooping and hollering every time the man hit him. Kelly over there happy as hell that he get his ass beat, wanting the boy to do more. Hit him one time for me, if you will. Then another officer comes and saves the day. Come and take the dude out the cell, right? Eddie weird ass still threatening this man, talking about, I'm going to see you when I get out. Wait till I'm going to yank your ass up real good. Wait till I get the hell up out of here. Old boy gets taken elsewhere. Like I said, Kelly was loving it. He got his ass beat. And instead of him shutting what we like to call the hell up and going laying down, he decided to talk even more crap and get even more nasty with his words. She warned him, Ed. Okay. You keep taunting at me and whatnots up in here and running all reckless by the mouth. You keep doing all of that. But your day coming, Eddie. Your day is coming, honey. And it's going to be by somebody you least expect. So keep it up. Brad and Marcy back over at Alex's house going over all the men Alex been messing with online. And that's when Marcy say, look here. Nah, we ain't came up with nothing as of yet. But looking at this catalog of dick she done had running through her in the last few years, maybe it would be best if you and I both went and got tested. And Brad was here for that. Then she said, maybe you should consider taking her to court. Because, see, she's not being a good caretaker of these kids. At that point, he didn't want to talk about it no more. So she left it alone. Because, see, it's something she saw in that computer. But he said leave it alone. She going to leave it alone. Plus the baby crying upstairs. So she go up there to take care of the baby, right? Marcy is saying to the baby that you don't deserve a mother like Alex. She was going into her moment because, you know, she recently lost a child herself. And she had been trying to get pregnant by that dragon, Randall, for the longest. It just never took. Brad come up there, see her with the baby. I don't know what it is about Brad, but Brad tend to want to take up for Alex sometime. Now, Marcy is saying how horrible of an individual she is, and she hopes something did happen to her, running out, leaving her kids like this right here. And she ain't really wanting to hear it. She did. You know, I mean, he didn't want to hear it nevertheless. He said it ain't all her fault. I said, whatever, Brad. Yeah, it is. Now, Rick and Pat still at the spot where they went out to last week. Now, remember, she gave him that signed affidavit about these accountants and all. Within those accountants will lie all the evidence that this family, Travis family, been paying off women for the longest behind them boys. Okay, so it's after hours. They get ready to close. He acting like he too drunk to take her home. I guess he was drunk, but she said she'll call an Uber. He said, why don't we just walk it? Homegirl said, I've been on my feet all day. Plus, I've been juking up in this juke joint with you, baby. We not walking them 3 blocks. She actually presented him with that sworn affidavit at that point about that information that could help Kelly. Now, she says she still don't like Kelly, but she feels sorry for her. Rick was ready to sleep with this girl to get some tea to help Kelly. I said, oh, he ready to take one for the team, but he didn't have to. So they decided that at that point, he didn't got the evidence. It's time to go. Let me go and take you to the house then, girl. I said, oh. But if you'd have had to get up in that booty to get some info, you would have. Oh, Rick, it's too bad this the final season. You might have probably been a good thing for Kelly, honey. Whatever. Now back at the jail, Steven's talking to Kelly, and Eddie decides to try to threaten him yet again. He was paying his ass dust as he should. Esperanza then arrives at work and she and Stevens talk a minute. She says she got them subpoena papers for Eddie, and he tells her, well, good, go on serve him then. She says she going to, and he said he'd be through there to her place later on after the work day, and that made her feel good because she's scared, child. Let's just call her thing a thing. That baby scared of Eddie. She don't know how to deal with him. She let him run amok so long, and then see, she never paid attention to the warning signs from the beginning. You let this man who got a whole nother wife, let us not forget Eddie is married, continuously control your life, and he used y'all child as his reason to do so, and you let him do it all this time. I kind of glad she got her a Stevens that ain't gonna be no weak pussy ass nigga and let him do her like that, okay? Now, this was the weirdest thing. Larry wife. Now we knew that him and the wife get down. They into the dominatrix, BDSM, bondage, all that old bull. They like that type of nastiness, okay? So she come home from her weekend with Allison to find him laid up still with the man he had in bondage too. And they sleep with their gears still on. Child, she wasn't even offended. It was cool. Child, she said she had a good weekend with Allison, but Allison is starting to get a little too needy, and she might have to cut her off soon. But your name came up, and something is going on down at the church, so you might want to go check on that. Now, Allison said, now I don't know what the wife name is, but Allison is the girl that gave him the tea, and that's who the wife is messing with when she go off on her weekend excursions or whatnot. Child, that was the weirdest thing. She was cool with that man being up in her house. She even said, told Larry to go and get dressed and, get yourself ready to go to work and tend to that. And I make sure that he get on up out of here. Do we owe him any money? I was like, girl, what kind of shit? Oh, it's some baby. That's an open marriage. Yeah, that's the type of marriage I would never want to partake in. Walking in there after a weekend. Well, I guess she did the same thing with whoever Allison is. But walk in there and see your husband laying up on the bed or the floor, whatever they was laying up on, in BDSM outfits. And you know what they done been doing. And that don't bother you. In fact, she liked it a little bit. If they'd had a little extra time, she probably would have used him, old boy, and him, all three of them had a good time. Because clearly, for him to offer that was something that they've done in the past. Just weird, child. Anyway, apparently Rick did spend the night at Pat's house. She wake him up, claiming like she can't remember a damn thing. It was a whole lot of amnesia going on this show tonight, I tell you. Now, she done had a night with Rick. She done woke up. She waking him up. He laying up on her couch, I guess, in his unmentionables up under that cover. She don't remember nothing. He played with her head a minute because she was like, did we have sex? He was like, did we? But eventually, after a minute, he told her they didn't do nothing wrong, but she still had to confer with Mother Puss to make sure that nothing had entered her overnight. And once she made confirmation with Mother Puss that everything was still the way it was prior to going out with him, she told him to get dressed and don't tell nobody. Now, let's go back over to Natalie's house because her and Lucian still talking, right? And he want her to become a stay-at-home mom. Something she not feeling because in the book of her mind, one, I've been working since I was a teenager, and two, a stay-at-home mom means that I'm not, girl, the things people Girl, the life of a YouTuber is a whole lot of shit. Your friends will know you recording and still be texting. But that's okay, though. It ain't stopping my flow. Nah, she put his ass out, child, and told him don't tell nobody. Lucian want Natalie to become a damn stay-at-home mom. She got reservations. She don't want to give up her spot and be dependent on him to be no damn man to be bringing the bacon and everything. She have to be totally dependent upon him. And he told her a little something. He said, but what about when the man wants to put his foot down because he want another child? She was kind of took aback by that because see, they already got kids, and then they dealing with justice right now. I don't know how long they're gonna have him. And so she said, we're gonna put a paper clip, a bookmark, whatever you want to call it in there. I'm gonna think about it. She didn't dismiss it, but she said she'd think about it. Now he goes on, getting ready to leave, go about his day. Brickton came up with that affidavit from Pat. They excited, but Lucian warns, we got him. But we got to make sure that the DA is on board with that. Remember, the whole city seems to be in the palm of these people's hands. So the journey is not complete yet. We halfway there, but we ain't there yet, okay? Now, let's go back down to the jail because Ed is still talking shit and swallowing spit. Kelly calling him stupid and everything else. But see, Kelly, my thing with you is, girl, all you done been through, you should have been and got your strength by now. But, girl, I guess it take a time for people to get there. She allowed Eddie to get under her skin about Travis. Then Steven comes up and Eddie tells him that let him up out of there. He told him it's probably going to be a little minute for you, bro, because, see, we found drugs and alcohol in your system. And I'm just wondering how the DA going to feel about it all. That's all. I just want to know what the DA going to say. So at this point, Eddie is pissed off. You know, he think he above the law is what Eddie think. Eddie think his shit don't stink. I don't know what has given him this false sense of entitlement, but he really feel like he above the law. I said, do Jesus. Now Larry go see Randall, who outside rummaging through the trash. He pissed off. He want him to sue Brad and them because Brad knocked him off the ladder, and he swear that he done destroyed his house. But ain't no evidence other than the evidence on that camera, hidden cameras. And in order to get that evidence, Larry would have to get someone to get into the hard drive. And he warned Randall, you sure you want to go into that hard drive? Because it may bring up stuff you thought you deleted So at that point, Randall don't want to take a chance. He's still here for suing them, but he gonna take the hard drive to his person and have them look at it and get the evidence he need, and then he want Larry to sue Brad and them. And I said, girl, Larry ain't been more interested in suing no damn Brad. He don't really give a damn. Esperanza goes to see Kelly, who is right now missing her son. She asked Esperanza, have you seen him? She said no. She asked her, would she go by there and check on him? She said she would. She tells Kelly, I'm about to serve Ellie, and Kelly is happy. She said, it's by time you take control of your life. She said, as soon as she released, she's going to take control of hers too. Child, Kelly then started going into a tangent. When you know how sometimes you get to reminiscing about what you really think about it and reminisce about what you done been through and what you allow, and you get mad, and that's when you get that fire up under your ass, and you know that you're going to get a motherfucker all the way together as soon as you get your sense about yourself. That's what Kelly was at. But Esperanza was telling her, bring it down, boo. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it to about right here. Because one, we still in this jail, and Eddie right there. Okay. Then she goes to Eddie C. Esperanza, and she tell him, I knew you was back here because everybody in the station is all over the station. Then she handed him that paperwork, and baby, he started saying that she and Steven set him up. Child, he called her a bitch and threatened to kill her as soon as he get out. He said he don't care what's being heard by witnesses or whatnot. This bitch got him all the way fucked up. Soon as he able to get out of here, he is going to put blood on the floor or the concrete, whichever one comes first, playing with him about the only thing that he loved, which is his daughter. He don't give a damn about that little girl. He care more about controlling her. And it's about time she put her foot down and got him up off her back. The best time to do it is while you got a man on your side that don't mind. Girl, I don't blame you. She let him say all of that. And she walked off with knowing, deal with it. Okay? Kelly cheering her on. He got mad at Kelly and went to telling her she going to that lecture chair. He only got to do you out. And that's all, he just totally came unraveled in that moment. Stephen overheard what was said and tells Esperanza word. Now, that's why I told you, girl, this man told me take me down to the shooting range, get you prepared in case you got to do some shooting at this nigga because he played too much and I ain't around, But overall, this man is staying with you, girl. And that might be what you need to get this monkey off your back with these drug problems that he got, okay? Child. Then over to Alex, over to Ian. He done woke up. He wake Alex up. Child, she wake up with a headache from hell, I'm assuming, and confused as to where she at and what done went on. She went to tell me, no, this ain't what I wanted. This ain't what I wanted. I say, see, there go that blonde bitch. There go that. Now, see, Jennifer Pepper gone. There go Alex right there. That little white trash who mama was okay with her daddy sleeping with her and treating her like nothing, being his concubine until he decided to get her on up out of there and let her marry off in somewhere. Girl, look, we're not going to play that. Now, I don't agree with him laying up with you, but I don't think he knew you in the way we knew you. So some of this ain't his fault. But girl, the night before, that man didn't put nothing in your drink and he didn't rape you. You had a drink and that drink did to you what it does to a lot of people. It make them tell the truth even though they don't want to. You told your truth. Your dirty slip was showing, bitch. But what you not gonna sit up here to do is try to jump into that demure, poor white woman rhetoric bullshit you was trying right there. Because, baby, he didn't rape you. He didn't make you do anything. If anything, you pushed your puss off on him. I ain't never seen a bitch love to play a victim more than Alex do. This hoe is ridiculous in how she carries herself, and I'm sick of her. Next week, it look like he gonna have to get her together about, we not gonna act like I raped you. Then he gonna escort her dumb ass home. Randall gonna find out because Marcy gonna let him know about all the niggas she done been laying up with on this website. Even now look like he got the girl computer, so it's gonna be smoke in the city with that situation. Child, Eddie gonna have somebody down to the damn jailhouse that's gonna help him go in the Kelly's cell and take her Bible that's got all her information in it. You know what? Look, Tyler, this is good. See, this is what you should have been doing all along. I've been trying to get you to reach out to me. We could have made 10 seasons out of this thing, honey. All you had to do, me and you. You could have just sat in the background. You could have took all the spotlight and let a bitch do what she do. You should have been doing this here. But baby, you is giving it to me this season, and I'm here for it to talk to it with y'all each and every week. That was it. That was all of this episode. Y'all get down in the panel section. Those of you who watch this show, get down in the panel section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this entire foolishness that we is watching over here. Let me know how you feel about it all, honey. Write, type, honey. Do what you do. And in closing, as always, family, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YT streets. Subscribe to this channel and my backup channel. A link for my backup channel will always appear in the description box below the title of the video. Subscribe to both of my channels today. Tap your notification bell. Set them things to all. And when the world goes back to normal and YouTube gets some more people in the building and less bots, you might get a notification to your phone each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.